Hello, here we are again on the red sofa. This is becoming a regular thing for us and we're enjoying it, and I hope actually some of you are regular things rather than just looking in once. But if this is your first time, I'm Penny, this is Helen. We are two of the singers in Out of the Ashes. I write the stuff with my husband. You can check us out. We'll leave a thingy at the end saying who and what we are and where to find us.
Yeah.
But today
we are going to be talking about, well, Penny's most embarrassing accident, which I like to say I was actually a witness to.
the hope was actually that we would both have embarrassing accidents,
Yeah.
but apparently nothing comes near how embarrassing mine was.
But it was very fine. She was fine, by the way. I'm not laughing horribly. She was fine. Well, I don't know how you were fine, but you were.
It was. Well, I have a very hard head. If you look on YouTube, you will find there is a song called. It's either "Look What Love Can Do" or "That's What Love Can Do." I think it's "Look What Love Can Do." Look What Love Can Do, and there's a video for it. Now that video was shot in a little cafe called Smoky Joe's in Cheltenham, which does really good milkshakes. I just want to say,
It's a great place.
Little advertisement for Smoky Joe's there. And we had been lent an old American Jeep. The Jeep had a name. I can't remember what the name was.
I can't remember. Actually.
But it's actually credited, I seem to remember, at the end of the video.
Yeah.
And we all of us, whole band, crowded onto this Jeep, came round the corner, stopped outside the bar, and the idea is that we would shoot in and we'd start playing, and there would be people dancing, and it's a great idea. The cameraman, as we came round and slewed to a halt, said, I didn't listen, but what he said was, right, everybody get off, but then I want you to stay here because we're going to get you all back on and we're just going to get that shot again so I can make sure I've got it really well. I didn't listen. I did what I knew was the next stage, which was to hurtle in to the bar. What I didn't realise as I hurtled in, just wondering why nobody else was following me,
I was behind you.
was the door was still shut. So I managed to break a safety glass door with my head and made an awful lot of noise. And the thing that I think was most amazing was that I didn't even have a bruise the following. I broke this door and I didn't even have a bruise the following morning. So an awful lot of people are wondering about how much brain is actually in this skull and how much is just bone, guys.
No.
I think it's just bone.
I was a few feet behind you and I heard it and I thought she's most definitely going to be ending up in an ambulance here. And then you just turned around and went, ow.
Everybody was trying to reel me off to casualty. Look at your eyes, look at me. Oh, I'm fine.
I honestly thought you were going to get concussion, and there was this big crack down the window. It was a glass door. Safety go. Oh my goodness!
But I had a friend actually that had a more embarrassing accident than that, and this was somebody I used to work with, and he apparently had fallen out of a tree on his bike. Now I think that takes achievement.
Yeah.
And instantly when he told me the story, I had to actually find out what had happened. And apparently in Chislehurst Park there used to be a tree that was kind of at that angle. So the kids on their bikes used to love to cycle at it, and they would start to cycle up it and then they would turn around and they'd come back off.
Yeah.
But apparently he wasn't quite as under control as the rest of them, and he just kept going out. And then he fell out of the tree on his bike.
Oh my goodness!
Which is a story to dine out on for the rest of your
days.
days.
Still alive, so that's good.
Yeah, well, it's true.
Yeah.
He was fine.
That
He
is
was fine.
funny.
He was fine.
I can't recall a very embarrassing accident, which is amazing. I can't recall one. But I do have an embarrassing accident.
That she inflicted on someone else.
That I
what she's trying to say.
inflicted, yeah, I was trying to put it nice. I inflicted on someone, and I'm really sorry, Jim. My husband is in a band as well, and we were going to a cider festival. So we'd given Jim and a couple of other members of the band a lift in my car. And as they were getting out of the car, Jim was leaning against the car with the door.
Was he trying to look cool?
Yeah, Jim is cool. He was the rhythm guitarist. The lead guitarist. And I just shut the door on his hand. The hand that he plays the
whole
guitar
hand.
with. The whole hand, yeah. I don't know how I didn't break it. He still did the gig. He weren't very happy.
Like this.
He wasn't very happy, but he did forgive me.
He did forgive you ultimately.
But that was mortifying. I felt guilty. I still feel guilty now. As I'm
injuring
recording it.
somebody else's. The thing is,
Horrible.
when you injure yourself up, it's like I remember Brentwood High Street. It was icy, and I fell over in the street. And I don't know about anybody else, but the first thing I do is think, did anybody see that? I hope nobody saw that. And you kind of want to get up and go, no, I'm fine, and then you limp off, trying to pretend that you're fine, because you actually feel more embarrassed than injured. Or maybe that's just me. Is that just me?
No, I do that. I remember
that's
playing
right.
tennis once. I think it might have been with you and Kevin, actually, and Graham. And I was going for a ball, and we hadn't played very often together, so I was trying to impress them. And I was going for this ball. I'm not very good at tennis. And I got the ball, but I just carried on running, ended up in the net with my nose in the net, and I really hurt myself. But I wouldn't
let anybody
I wouldn't
know.
tell you. And I got back up and I'm fine.
But your nose is now 6 times the size that it used to be.
Sticks up more.
Was this the net at the fencing at the edge?
Yeah, not
Well,
the
actually, if
tennis
you
net.
run fast into that, you can turn yourself into chips because you just carry on through.
Great.
Which is
That was funny.
It's
So
what I do.
yeah, so funny or embarrassing accidents. Nothing that anybody was too permanently hurt or maimed in.
But please tell us your stories. We'd love to hear from you.
And if you're enjoying our chats on the sofa, please press the like button, because we like to get a little bit of feedback. And if you have any ideas or topics that you'd like us to talk about or you're interested in, just let us know in the comments box below.
Cool.
Thanks very
Talk
much.
to you soon. Bye.
People live in poverty.